Hello everyone. This video that I'm about to do is extremely important and it must be shared. What is happening in Canada in less than 2 months is nothing short of a massive genocide. On March 17th, 2023, eligibility requirements for medical assistance in dying has been changed. And I'm going to read you what is going to happen in under 2 months. On March 17th, 2021, changes to Canada's Maid medical assistance in dying legislation became law. Changes to eligibility criteria. The revised law modifies Maid medical assistance in dying eligibility criteria. As of March 2021, persons who wish to receive Maid must satisfy the following eligibility criteria: be 18 years of age or older and have decision-making capacity, be eligible for publicly funded healthcare services, make a voluntary request that is not the result of external pressure, give informed consent to receive Maid, meaning that the person has consented to receiving Maid after they have received all the information necessary to make this decision, have a serious and incurable illness, disease, or disability, excluding a mental illness until March 17th. So as of March 17th, they are going to include mental illness in here. Be in an advanced state of irreversible decline in capability, have enduring and intolerable physical or psychological suffering that cannot be alleviated under conditions the person considers acceptable. Canadians whose only medical condition is a mental illness. Canadians whose only medical condition is a mental illness and who otherwise meet all eligibility criteria will not be eligible until March 17th, 2023. This includes conditions that are primarily within the domain of psychiatry, such as depression and personality disorders. Other outstanding important questions related to Maid, such as eligibility of mature minors. My daughter is going to be 18 this year. It's just sick. Advance requests, mental illness, palliative care, and protection of Canadians living with disabilities will be considered during a parliamentary review of the Maid. Safeguards for persons whose natural death is reasonably foreseeable. Requests for Maid must be made in writing. A written request must be signed by one independent witness and must be made after the person is informed that they have a grievous and irremediable medical condition. A paid professional, personal, or healthcare worker can be an independent witness. A paid person can be your witness, can sign off on this. So you can just pay somebody to give you the green light. This is terrifying. Their requirement for a minimum 10-day reflection period has now been removed. This means that individuals whose natural death is reasonably foreseeable no longer have to wait 10 days between the approval of their Maid medical assistance in dying. The final consent, the revised law, now allows the waiver of the requirement to provide final consent immediately before receiving Maid for patients whose death is reasonably foreseeable. Where the person has been assessed and approved to receive Maid, the person is at risk of losing decision-making capacity before their preferred date, so they might change their mind. The person makes an arrangement in writing with their practitioner to waive final consent, and according to which the practitioner will administer Maid on their preferred date if they have lost the capacity to provide final consent at that time. I also want to know who can help. Want you to know who can help in dying. Who can provide medical assistance in dying? And this is straight off the Government of Canada's website. You can go find this information for yourself. Physicians, nurse practitioners. Those who can help provide Maid also include pharmacists and pharmacy technicians and assistants, family members or other people that you ask to help, healthcare providers who help physicians or nurse practitioners. These people can assist in the process without being charged under criminal law. However, physicians, nurse practitioners, and other people who are directly involved must follow the rules set out in the criminal code. This is less than 2 months away. Minors, the 18-year-olds, can make this decision provided they are given informed consent and they have the mental capacity to do so, which means moms, dads, you won't have a say if your child wants to take their life. And they won't even have to have a 10-day reflection period. They can make that decision immediately before being given this kill shot. There are so many people who have suffered over the last few years. There are people who have lost their jobs. There are people who are injured. And I've interviewed several people who have actually been offered Maid because, they have such pain and are living with this pain. And there are actually doctors out there who are saying, well, this is a way out. This is something that we all need to be made aware of. This video needs to be shared everywhere. Parents need to be made aware of this. People need to be made aware of this. And for anyone who is struggling, and I know there's so many people out there who are struggling right now, there is hope and there is a way out. And I promise you that everything is temporary. And we grow from our struggles. We become better. We become more compassionate. We become better human beings. And I promise you, there's so many good people out there in the world that are willing to help and offer you help. So reach out to somebody before you ever even contemplate doing something like this. These monsters want you. This is the easy way out. They want you to choose this. And this is a genocide. They're going to kill so many people. So many people. And, this is criminal. Absolutely criminal.